So, how on earth do you actually make your voice heard in the endless noise of the internet? I mean, it really is the ultimate question for any modern business, right? With millions of websites, endless social media feeds, and just constant digital distractions pulling our attention every which way, trying to stand out online can kind of feel like shouting into a hurricane. But the truth is, the most successful online businesses aren't just shouting louder. They're using highly structured, data-driven strategies to reach exactly the right people at exactly the right time. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're demystifying these strategies by unpacking the marketer's playbook, mastering e-commerce advertising. We'll be using some fantastic foundational source material to build a practical, no-nonsense guide to digital marketing. So whether you're launching a brand new startup or you're trying to scale an existing online store, we're going to break down the actual mechanics of interactive marketing. We want to give you the tools to turn passive, casual internet browsers into active, intensely loyal customers.
To get there, we've got a 5-part roadmap that follows the true life cycle of a successful campaign. We'll start with the blueprint, then move to your digital ad toolkit, explore the mobile marketing frontier, break down how to measure your ad metrics, and finally, wrap up with smart advertising strategies.
All right, let's jump right in. Part 1, the blueprint, mapping your campaign.
You know, the absolute biggest mistake you can make in e-commerce is buying ads without a foundational map. You have to understand the continuous loop of the advertising cycle. It's not just a straight line from buying an ad to making a sale. Actually, scratch that. It's not a line at all. It is an evolving loop. And this loop acts as our central roadmap today, proving that successful advertising requires constant, ongoing feedback and iteration.
Let's break that continuous cycle down a bit. Think about launching a new sneaker. Step 1 is the need assessment, asking, why are we advertising right now? Maybe it's brand awareness. Step 2 is determining targets. Who exactly are we aiming for? Sneakerheads, right? Step 3 is where you actually determine the method and launch the campaign. But here is the critical part. Step 4 is measure and analyze results. Your results instantly feed right back into Step 1 to tell you exactly what your next move should be. It's a constant feedback loop.
Moving right along to Part 2, your digital ad toolkit, weapons of mass engagement.
Now that we have our blueprint, we need the right tools for the job. Think about a static magazine ad or a massive highway billboard. They're super expensive, totally one-size-fits-all, and virtually impossible to update on the fly. Online advertising completely flips the script. It offers this incredible richness of format, combining text, interactive video, multimedia, the whole shebang. Plus, it's highly personalized, incredibly timely, and uses location-based linking to reach consumers right where they are, exactly when they need you.
But you know, one of the absolute heaviest hitters in this online toolkit isn't even a traditional ad at all. I'm talking about search engine optimization, or SEO. SEO is basically the craft of increasing your site's rank on search engines by understanding those unique, complex ranking algorithms and optimizing your absolute best search phrases. Ultimately, it's about being found naturally, exactly when someone is already looking for you.
Beyond SEO, your toolkit is packed with core web ads. You've got your digital classifieds, display ads, and of course, your pop-up and pop-under ads. But what is truly fascinating here is the concept of live banners. This is a massive, game-changing evolution in technology. These banners are created dynamically. They literally change their content at the exact time of display to perfectly match the specific user looking at them. It's like the ad is reading your mind.
But perhaps the absolute holy grail of this entire toolkit is viral marketing. This is word-of-mouth marketing for the digital age, where customers actually promote a product or service by telling others about it. It is the ultimate dream for any business, creating content so engaging, so undeniably shareable, that your customers gladly do the heavy lifting of marketing for you. Okay, let's shift gears to Part 3, the mobile marketing frontier, reaching pockets and screens. Think about it. Where are people actually seeing these ads today? Mostly on the phones in their hands. And the mobile frontier isn't just about awkwardly shrinking a desktop banner ad to fit a smaller screen. No way. It's about leveraging cutting-edge tech like augmented reality, or AR. AR provides a live view of the physical world augmented by computer-generated sensory input. Just imagine a mobile ad that lets a customer use their phone camera to see exactly how a new couch looks in their actual living room. That is the immersive, downright magical power of mobile marketing.
But, and this is a very big but, because mobile devices are so incredibly personal, invading this space recklessly is a fast way to completely ruin your brand. There are strict implementation guidelines you have to follow here. Number 1, notice. Users absolutely must know they are being marketed to. Number 2, choice and consent. You must get opt-in permission. And number 3, security and enforcement. You have to diligently protect the data you collect. Respecting these boundaries is non-negotiable if you want to build any real trust.
Which leads us to part 4, measuring your ad metrics, data-driven decisions.
So once you've launched these amazing campaigns, how do we know if they actually worked? Well, it all starts with the baseline metric, ad views, also known as impressions. This is simply the number of times users call up a page that has your banner on it. Now, it's really important to note this is different from a hit, which is basically just a request for data, or a unique visit, which counts the individual person. Ad views just give us the raw number of times the ad was displayed.
But look, just showing an ad isn't enough, is it? We need action. And that's where the click-through rate, or CTR, comes into play. This is the percentage of visitors who are exposed to a banner ad and actually click on it. Think about it. If your impressions are in the millions, but your CTR is 0, what good is the ad? Your CTR is the true ultimate test of your ad's initial appeal and effectiveness.
Knowing these metrics helps us understand how we actually buy this digital real estate. One of the most common pricing models you'll see is CPM, which stands for cost per mil. This is the fee an advertiser pays for each 1,000 times a page with their banner ad is shown. Understanding CPM is absolutely essential, so you know exactly how this digital real estate is traditionally bought and valued in the industry. But getting the click is really only half the battle. Once they land on your page, you need stickiness. Stickiness is that magnetic characteristic that influences the average length of time a visitor stays on your site. High stickiness means your dynamic content, your personalized messaging, and your sleek site design are actually keeping the user engaged long enough to make a real purchasing decision.
Finally, we arrive at part 5, smart advertising strategies, monetization, and ethics.
Okay, so we've mapped the cycle, we've built the ads, and we've tracked the metrics. Now, how do we translate all of this into sustainable revenue? Well, you can use affiliate marketing networks, which connect publishers with merchants to drive referrals. You have pay-per-click or PPC models, where you only pay the host when your ad is actually clicked. You can even utilize webcasting or localization to adapt your ads culturally. But overarching all of this, and I cannot stress this enough, is prioritizing permission advertising. This means customers explicitly opt in to hear from you, rather than spamming them with unwanted floods of ads. Respecting the inbox is how you build a lasting beloved brand.
And that brings us to the end of our explainer. You now understand the continuous loop of the advertising cycle, the rich dynamic formats available, the highly immersive power of the mobile frontier, the metrics that actually matter, and the ethical strategies to monetize it all. You literally have the playbook in your hands. So the only question left for you is, are you going to keep just adding to the internet's noise, or are you finally ready to make your voice heard?